important.
Yep.
You won't hear anything, but still.
So, fun fact, you have to hit the go live button in order for the stream to start.
That's great.
Didn't know that. I thought it was an auto start.
No.
I can't read chat because of my webcam.
I have chat open.
But it
Admin
is my
chat leak
channel. I would kind of
better
like to be able to see the chat.
Admin chat leak better.
I can
happen. Oh
see
my God.
myself.
Why is it not?
All right. We should be live.
Yep, we're live.
Beautiful. We're live.
Oh Lord. Oh,
Okay,
oh,
yep.
Oh. Turn you down.
Yep. Okay, no, we are live. I just heard us.
Yeah, that was through my side.
I had to mute
He
it.
says we are really quiet. What is your video volume like, Space Fox?
That it? Yeah, that's a good question. I have all of our audio pretty peaked out. Wait,
Or
Discord
it
voice.
could be me. I don't know.
Yep. There we are. Pennies.
Oh God, the penny mod.
I thrifted this with the penny mod. Like I said,
Oh, God.
I bought it. AR's removed. Penny mod done. Max.
It says it's maxed.
Let me just turn up the volume on my stream.
Here. Well, I don't think it's any one of us. Hold on. Let me adjust my OBS settings.
Yeah, it's
It
probably your OBS.
It sounds
settings.
fine on my end.
Does it? Okay. I just raised it back up, so let's see how that comes out. It is on about a 20 to 30 second delay.
It is always. It's always. It sucks.
Just gotta love the dead air as we're trying to make sure we can hear this.
Yeah. I'm gonna put this back together.
Sounds fine to me, Space Fox. I think it's just you, my guy.
What's
If
your
there's anyone
Yeah.
else in the chat that's having issues hearing it, please let me know.
Iron Jester? That's a lie. Not true at all. This is huge. Oh God.
Thank you, Felix.
All right, camera on.
Beautiful.
Yo,
Welcome,
camera
Gray.
moments.
Ate in like 30
Alright.
seconds.
Finally, the 4 white guys are here.
Hi there, and welcome to the 4 White Guy podcast. I am White Guy number 1, better known as Old White Guy. Joined me with is Baby White Guy, Tank Top White Guy, and Vaping White Guy.
Oh, so I'm the baby just by being old and gray.
I mean, you are the youngest, and I'm.
No, Gray is the youngest.
Wait, Gray, you're the youngest?
By a few
Probably.
months.
I
You
think I'm older
look
than
the
Josh
youngest pizza.
though, but like
You do look the youngest, sadly, even with your facial hair.
Yeah.
I'm older than Josh. That's right.
I do look older than Josh, that's true.
Felix sitting here asking Guild War 2 stuff in the chat.
Oh,
We'll find out later, Felix.
There will be no Guild Wars 2 today.
How do I get the Springer in Garden Warfare 2? Okay, so that doesn't exist in Garden Warfare 2, actually. I think what
Usually
you're
no,
probably
it's probably
thinking
the
of
Peace
is the
Student.
Chomper.
Yeah, no, he's got a point.
You can actually pop out the chat, so I don't have to look at myself while reading the chat.
There you go.
Can you?
Yeah.
How do I do that?
I'm the only one with a weird setup where I have Elgato
Oh, poggers.
being right here.
I mean, I'm just using my onboard webcam and the $50-est mic I could find.
$7 webcam off of AliExpress.
All right, I think that's enough jibber jabbering, gentlemen. Let's go ahead and get this started. Hello, everyone. As you guys start coming in, obviously this is going to be a recorded stream, so if you show up late, just rewind back and watch us make fun of each other for a little while.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm slightly quiet. Hold on. Let me just get real close. I'll just talk like this the whole time, and we'll just make this a real good ASMR.
I don't know about that, Josh. I think I can do it better than you.
Yep.
Well,
Yep. Hello and welcome to the Atlanta Blaster Club Blaster Giveaway and Fundraiser discussion. I'll be your host, Josh, and joined with me are 3 other guys. Okay. Sorry, I'll try to project myself a little more.
Does your mic have a volume knob?
It
Podcast.
does have it has a bit of a gain mic. Let me see if that helps a little bit.
I don't think
Yes.
all the way up.
Okay.
Okay.
Jacob, I need you to just not play with that. Getting us so much feedback from you messing with it. Yep. So if anyone couldn't tell before now, we barely know what we're doing here. I spent half of today trying to get this stream up and running, and it's barely functional. So if this goes down to the middle of running it, I'm not going to be surprised.
And
But,
it's not your channel, it's mine. So big.
Yeah,
big
it's
whoop.
Pizza's channel, so throw in all your controversies, make all the racial slurs. It doesn't matter.
Not that one, but
I'm kidding.
Not the
I'm
racial
so kidding. So kidding. It was 1,000% a joke. Felix, I swear if you make a comment in the chat, because I know you're watching.
there's the reason we're doing this in the fundraiser chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, precisely.
It's you, Felix. You're the reason.
Good lord.
All right. But yes, hello everyone. Again, welcome. Thank you for all showing up. This is going to be our blaster giveaway and fundraiser discussion. So today we will be doing the giveaway on stream that we had discussed on Facebook and Discord for sharing out our event, and just wanted to give everybody a little bit of information, some teasers, and maybe some new info that we haven't been discussing lately. So that's the general plan. Shouldn't be a long stream. Going to be kind of fun, and I've just got these three losers here with me, just to kind of keep me on track so I don't ramble too much.
Excuse me, good sir.
Space Fox asked, is this shared in Facebook? Yeah, the original link was shared, and I did say it was at 8 o'clock. I didn't make a post at 8, but I think people... Yeah, if someone wants to link it or something, go for it.
Oh, true. Can do. I'm using all of my stuff. I don't think I can. Actually, yeah, I can. Actually, I got it.
Well, actually, I can also do it from my iPad.
Well, guess what? I'm faster than you.
Yep.
I'm also a we're both mods, but whatever.
Yeah.
Announcements. Link. Copy. All right.
Barely is an overstatement. Thank you.
I'm gonna share the YouTube video link to the YouTube video.
Yeah,
Thank
share
you.
the link to the YouTube in the YouTube comments, so that way people on YouTube can watch it on YouTube, and we can just get that just Ouroboros of views.
Yeah.
Can we view bot our own stream with like Inception?
It's a review bomb. It's a review bomb our own stream.
Oh, I accidentally copied the entire Discord post instead of just the link.
Oh god, dude.
We're doing so good. guys.
This is how you know we are not very much all together right now.
You know, it's fine. I trust you guys to manage that.
Yep.
So so let's go ahead and start the talk about the fundraiser real quick, and as soon as we're done going over the fundraiser, we'll jump into doing the giveaway, so people won't have to wait too terribly long. And then after the giveaway, we'll do some fun Q&As with people who sent us questions in, and have some discussions about the club as a whole. So as you all should be aware, if you clicked on this stream, you've likely seen my post or someone else sharing this and forcing you to watch this against your will. But this is the Atlanta Blaster Club's fundraiser giveaway. We are doing a fundraiser at the middle of August for running our club. So for those of you who are not familiar who the Atlanta Blaster Club is, we used to be known as the Southeast Nerf Club, more famously, marketed by, Drac, TK1138, Project FDL. We had Bobololo for a while. We had a whole bunch of the old guard of nerfers in this club that made it as large as it is, and well, most of those guys have left and gone on to greener pastures, but we're still here, and I'm gonna keep this club running until it's just me standing in a park on the second Saturday of every month. Just
I'll be
wondering
there.
what
I
I'm doing
won't be
with my life.
standing, but I'll be there.
That's true.
I'll be doing the Slav squat, so.
Lovely. But so yeah, we're one of the longest running and probably largest concurrent Nerf club in at least the United States. I don't want to speak for our friends overseas, but the Atlanta Blaster Club, i.e. the old Southeast Nerf Club, is quite old and prestigious. So we're doing our best to keep going. For those wondering why we have to do fundraisers all of a sudden, when, you know, if you're familiar with us, we haven't had to for the longest time. The short answer is parks are getting expensive, and they are now forcing us to have insurance. So we're essentially, we got to a size and notoriety to the point that, you know, we couldn't obfuscate and be like, we're just a bunch of nerds who show up at a park and hit each other with Nerf guns now.
And we did get kicked out of the park a couple of times. And so now we have full permission and full insurance to actually be there and not get kicked out.
Precisely.
By Cobb County.
Yeah. So the park that we've been at for, I think, 7 of the 10 years, essentially, was East Cobb Park, and due to our size and everything, we kind of were told not to go there anymore. We were kind of a liability. After a lot of wheeling and dealing and talking, they were like, "Hey, we'll let you guys stay at the park. However, we need you guys to have insurance, and insurance ain't cheap." So we decided that, one, this is still a free event. We don't charge anyone to show up. We don't charge anyone to come play. Everything we provide is typically out of our own pockets. But we realized that, one, if we want to grow and keep doing fun things, we're going to need, you know, some form of income in order to make that happen. And with the need of insurance and a place to store all of our club supplies and refreshing, you know, darts and stuff, it gets pretty pricey. And it got to the point where I couldn't reliably expect other people to just give of their, just to constantly give. Like, I couldn't ask our admins being like, "Hey guys, we need to drop more money for this. Hey, we need to do this. We need to do this," because we all have jobs and we all have lives. This is no one's full-time job. As much as I feel like it has become mine, none of us get paid to do this. We're doing this purely out of the love of the hobby, and we just want to make sure that this club can keep running as long as humanly possible.
And I've been at this since I was 13, and I love the club. And I'd much rather keep it free and keep it interactive with the community than anything.
Precisely. And so that's why we came up with the idea of doing the fundraisers, or better known as the foam raiser, because we have a marketing guy on our admin team, and he thinks he's clever.
I think he's probably watching this stream. He said something.
I have
in chat.
no doubt. I have no doubt Randall is watching, and I will make fun of him because he's not here to say anything. That being said, he could 100% join into this chat. The admins can jump in whenever they want.
And honestly, it's been a hard time for all of us here, admins and all, to try to figure out what we can do to help out and protect the club to where it's at now.
Right. No, and exactly as Jacob said, we want to make sure that we have things for people to come out and do this, because like when Jacob started showing up, and like when Pizza did, a lot of people, you know, find this club when maybe they don't necessarily have a lot going on, or a lot of extracurriculars, and we're a big enough band of misfits and weirdos that we accept everybody as they are, and a lot of people call us home. And I mean, I know I've been in this club for, I think, going on 6 years myself, 7 years. I think Pizza, you're a little longer than me. Jacob, right around the same time.
I'm a lot longer than Pizza.
Yeah.
Pretty much all of us are
All
about the
right.
same. Like 7 years.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think.
Early
About 7, 8
20-something.
years. Precisely. So, I mean, we've all kind of considered this our home, and obviously, like I said, I don't want to ask people just to give us money, which is why we're doing this. So, the whole point of the fundraiser is we've reached out to a whole bunch of people, and when I say a whole bunch of people, I mean my one of our great friends and one of the guys who was helping us with the fundraiser, Mr. Matt Munoz, is fantastically been organizing and compiling a bunch of sponsors and people to reach out to, and we have so much stuff in the pipeline that we already have secured. I have a good chunk of things already here with me that I'll show off to you guys today, but we have a bunch of blasters, a bunch of items, a bunch of really fun things that we want to give away. Like, we want to do raffles, maybe we'll do some silent auction items. Like, the whole point of this is we're going to be giving away items like on stream like this. We have a couple of items that we might be giving away at End War in a couple of weeks, and then the rest will be done day of at the event, because we are doing a 2-day event right now. So we have a huge 3v3 tournament that we have a couple slots open for sign up still. If you guys are interested and want to come out, there's a small fee to make sure that we can get, certain stuff set up for the event. We have food and tables and chairs and stuff to that nature. But then after the tournament, which we have some really cool prizes and stuff that we're working for that, we have a full day event where we have vendors coming out. We have sponsors who should be showing up. I think we can talk about maybe one or two of those that we know for sure are coming out.
Yeah, we have one that's really big.
Which we'll get to that in a little while. But on top of that, even people who couldn't come out or show up, they are donating stuff, because at the very least, the one thing that I know we can do is, people can donate either stuff that they've made in the past or are willing to make for us for this, for us to give away and have you guys win them for donating to us. So we have primarily we'll be doing a raffle for most of these prizes, but we do have a couple that will be conditional winnings, we'll say for now. But the vast majority will be raffle based. So we have raffle tickets. Anybody can purchase them. So they're $5 a ticket. Pretty simple. And then if you wanted to give us $20, you'll get 5 tickets. So it makes them a little cheaper if you want to buy in bulk. I can tell you right now, we had, I think, over 50 prizes last year, and those ranged from like custom caliburns and long shots to things from like Silver Fox and Foam Demic gave us a bunch of stuff. We had some really cool stuff from Al the Geek. Gray is showing one of the items right now, which is a Chronomag. Which is a pump action Chronos that he has actually converted into a Chronomag.
And then I don't have the thing I made, but it was a full-on Caliburn with a revolving barrel system.
Right. That was really cool too, and that was really interesting.
That was a lot of money right there that I had to go into it.
and Felix. Felix in the chat, and he goes, and the unmodded striker that he won. Aiden said, hold on. Wait for it.
I think he's showing off one of this year's potential. Oh
no, that was the one he won. Yeah.
Yep, that's the one he won.
I got Griffin.
You got a Griffin.
I got Griffin.
Yeah, no, and that was actually one of our prize games. Yeah, Pizza and Gray. You were with him on that one, right?
No, that was Lights. But Gray and I won
Lights.
a separate round.
That's right.
Yes.
So Pizza ended up winning that Griffin for essentially the cost of $10, I think it was.
$5.
Or $5. It was $5. Yeah.
And
that was a.
And whatever,
Can't really
like
beat
money.
that.
Oh yeah, you can't
Nope.
beat that at all.
$5 for a Griffin. I'll take it.
$120 gun, yeah, a blaster. I mean, yeah. Not bad.
Precisely. And this year we're still hearing back from some people that we've already spoken to, and they said that they'll be sending stuff in, but we don't have confirmations just yet on what they're sending. But I can tell you right now, I can actually show you we have a good chunk of stuff that's already been donated to us.
We also have stuff that's been donated by people in our community right here in Georgia. Too.
Yeah, and that's actually what I was going to start with first. So at the last event, one of our relatively newer members, Matthew, lovely person who does a bunch of amazing 3D printing work, came up and handed me this thing. And of course, I have the shittiest camera possible, but he provided us with a nylon printed minx. So the black is all in perfectly printed nylon, and the orange is all ABS. Nope.
Jacob died.
We lost Jacob.
The minx is too pretty.
The minx is so beautiful, it ruins Elgato streaming. Just next time you're...
That is what I want most out of the raffle. I'm probably going to throw a few more tickets in the raffle. Just because I want a minx. I want a nylon minx.
So not only is this a nylon minx, though, we had this thing chronoed when he brought it up, and he was like, yeah, I was trying to mess around with the FPS a little bit and make sure it was really consistent.
Okay, I'm back.
He went ahead and chronoed it. This thing is hitting 200 FPS as it is right now. This is a 200. Yeah, no scar barrel, no nothing. This is a minx. This is, and it's smaller than my arm, and it is hitting 200 FPS. It is literally beautiful. It is pristine. I have almost never seen anything so beautifully printed. I believe we talked, and he is actually going to be donating another item as well into the raffle. I can't remember off the top of my head. I feel like we talked about it. I feel so bad for not remembering what we discussed now. He'll remind me later. But, so no, the first thing we have is this beautiful minx. I, like, genuinely, something like this is, you know, a pretty penny. I don't even think Silver Fox, you know, prints to, you know, with nylon and stuff. This thing, I mean, you could probably run this thing over with a car and it would be fine.
There's Randall. Yes, you joined late. It is made. We did talk about that. It is made of nylon.
Thank you, Randall. And then, so beyond that, we have some more stuff. Like I said, the nylon minx is definitely something I wanted to. Thank you, Randall. Yes, he did. Matthew also is going to be donating ointment for all of the welts he's been inflicting on people with all of his beautifully tuned blasters. So we have, I'm gonna go through, I think I've got about 6 or 7 items here that I'll show off, but I'll kind of rapid fire these a little more. One of the other ones we have was donated by one of our newer members, but also a amazingly good friend and a super awesome dude, Adam, who's in our Discord as Baumeister. Super great dude, super awesome. He donated a dual stage Protean. Brand new. Literally, he's like, hey, I bought this. I thought it'd be a great item to raffle off. Here you guys go. Plain and simple. This thing has only been used a handful of times to make sure we get some, you know, dart dust on it. But it is pristine. And again, hitting like 180 to 190 immediately. So if you don't have a high-end custom flywheeler, bam!
And most of these blasters in the raffle, they're probably going to hit around our FPS cap, so if you win them, you can use them day of, which helps a lot.
Correct. I don't think any of our blasters... Well, I take it back. There's one potential blaster that we'll have that won't be usable in theory.
There's nothing really better than like winning a brand new nice blaster and being able to use it in 10 minutes whenever the next game starts. So
precisely. And speaking of things that you might not be able to use in that, hold on, let me pull this thing up and out. So here, let me get this in frame. No, it's not that heavy. It's a big boy. So I can't get it all in frame, but this is going to be the 3D printed solid Nexus cosmetic kit for the Nexus Pro with the adjustable screw cap on the backside, so you can adjust your FPS on the fly. So this thing goes all the way down to like 130 FPS, and we tuned this thing all the way up to hitting 235, I think is what we got that hitting. And I don't even think that was full compression, but that was most of the compression. So you can literally tune this thing into anything.
Oh, you're talking about the Nexus.
Yeah. The Nexus Pro, the long boy. Let me get all of it in frame.
That hit round about 250 on barely even tuned up. Did
we get it to 250?
Yes.
Sorry. So Franco Panini in the chat asked the question, goes, what is the fundraiser for? I might have glanced over it a little bit, but to answer that question, the fundraiser is primarily going towards funding the insurance and assets for our club, which involves the insurance cost, the storage unit cost, because as all of our admins and mods can attest, we have so much gear that we have to bring to all of these events. It doesn't fit in any single person's car, nor can anyone reliably store it. So between that, I have an infographic that I'll actually try to post up in a little bit to show. But we have goals and limits for what we're trying to reach and how we're trying to reach it. So we have goals for our insurance first and foremost. Upgrading our supplies is going to be the second level. Afterwards,
the IDL barricades, as they are pretty old and run down.
Yeah, replacing our IDL barricades because
they hell and back.
They're breaking. And then afterwards, if we make it past all of our necessity goals and we still end up making more money, we have goals of having more events. I know Pizza, we've discussed doing some more kind of personalized events in the same vein as how we used to run like Costco and Wrecked and stuff. In those veins, not the same thing, but those like specific kind of events.
And then I know you and me, Josh, we talked about an HVZ. We're still in like the sort of it.
That's the pipe dream, but that's something if we break through our goal, that is something that we can definitely start looking into, because we definitely want to make a massive HVZ invitational down here in the Southeast, and we're kind of talking with some people right now to see how we can make that happen.
And that just takes
basically
time
all the
and
money
effort.
goes back into the club.
Basically, it helps us fund what we do, and then it also helps us give stuff to y'all that y'all can all use at the club and make sure.
Hi, Jeremy.
I see. Jeremy just asked another question in the chat. Perfect. Will the new barricades be made in time for the tournament? Always nice to play with new covers. That is the goal. Provided that we have enough money come in early enough, or I can squeeze the money out ahead of time to pay for it myself. That is something that we are definitely hoping to do. Because I definitely want to have proper, solid, strong barriers. And not to say that our barriers right now are going to crumble like by looking at them, but playing outdoors with the wind, they tend to take in a lot of damage. So long term, they won't last terribly long.
No, exactly.
That's why you should register your 3v3 team before End War, so that way we can get our money in to have the barricades early, and it's cheaper for you to register for that tournament early. It's $45 a team before End War, and then after End War it bumps up to $60, I believe it is.
65, I believe, is what we have it at.
An extra $20, just because of funding, and then it being so quickly coming up.
It's an incentive so we can get the barricades before the event.
Yep. Also, I completely missed Franco's secondary comment. What's the fundraising goal? So the soft goal right now is to make it about $1,500. We'll get everything we need. We have a stretch goal to make a lot of other things happen that will hit about $3,000 to $4,000. That is very much a like I said, a stretch goal. If we can make it happen, we will have so many great things for that money. And for reference, we actually did hit close to that goal last year. We just had a lot of upfront costs when it came to paying for the insurance, getting the LLC up and running, and a bunch of other upfront costs that we had to
I think if all
get,
that wasn't,
essentially.
I don't think I think if there was no upfront cost at that time, we were about like $400 off from being $3,000.
Yeah,
If I remember correctly.
Yeah, if we had everything properly set up and we didn't have any of those upfront costs, we would have been able to fund the club for easily 2 years off of just the one fundraiser. But yeah, so let's keep on going down the line. Let's actually show what Pizza is donating here, because he gave it to me.
Yeah, I should have had it for this video so that you aren't the only person showing off blasters, but oh well.
Man, if we planned better, it wouldn't be me and this crappy camera showing everything off. So
No, that'll be 3 of us right here.
yeah. So Pizza actually does have a full video breakdown on this channel that we're on right now.
Yes.
YouTube didn't want to show that to anybody, so click somewhere around here to find that video.
I
But I can
recommend
give a
just
brief
going
description.
and looking at that video. He puts more detail into what he's done to it than he
I can give
does
a
in
basic.
person, because he likes to overshot what he says.
So just a basic rundown of the thing. It's obviously the purple camo Nexus that was like
Okay, that's
a
better.
Walmart, well, obviously Walmart exclusive.
Very
But
much Walmart.
I don't think you can sometimes find them, but they aren't really readily available anymore.
They're
it's
not
got-
anymore, sadly.
It's
You can
got
find them.
Drax old kit, which is definitely not in production anymore, not in those colors, with
Yeah.
color matching and stuff. Metal trigger. It has a metal priming block from the worker kit. That's the only part of the metal kit, but it's still the nice fancy priming block and uses real Picatinny. The best part, though, in my opinion, is the stock on the back, which is a genuine Hogue Tiffany blue stock, which is worth as much as the base blaster itself and go out of stock all the time. I think that in and of itself is worth a $5 raffle ticket.
Or more.
I'm also
Or more.
including a horizontal pump grip if the vertical one doesn't fit your style. I'm including 2 springs to change the thing. But with the highest spring load right now, it's hitting like a very consistent 190,
So basically,
which in our cap,
ABC legal
with a little room to spare.
FPS.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm also including 3 matching pink talons with it too, so it's not just the blaster.
Yeah, I completely forgot that there was mags and other stuff. I opened my box to pull this thing out, and I was so confused why I had pink mags.
He's always confused when he finds more mags in his mag.
So no, here's the thing. So little TLDR. All of the club lost and found stuff ends up coming like either home with me or to our storage unit. Magazines, however, just show up in my trunk at this point. So if you're missing a Talon mag or any other mag, somehow it's probably in my crate. Come talk to me. I have so many mags. Probably lost just as many too.
He's trying to downsize some of his mags. Let's just say that, and more.
He's trying to get rid of what does not belong to him.
that. Too.
Right.
The people who pay for it probably like it.
Maybe.
Nah, they don't care.
I spent $10 on a mag. I don't need it.
Yeah. All right. What else do we
guys-
got? Oh, yep. So.
Oh, so Randall, for you, actually, you won a printed out picture of the links, which I'll bring to you at the next ABC.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
that
you-
was just
you-
a secondary prize.
Yeah, Randall just won the picture of the links.
Yeah, that was
very,
it.
very true.
He won
You
the
missed that
rights
part.
to the picture.
No
he
one's getting
he
the
owns
links.
the NFT of the links.
But we're gonna take it with Josh's camera, so like it's. Take it
There
to
we
the-
go.
Yeah, so it's nice and fuzzy and grainy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole
man,
different color.
So that's it. I'm running like a 6-year-old computer here. And then the last printed blaster I have on hand. Now, not the last blaster, last printed blaster. I do have this lovely orange and black Caliburn with custom bars, printed B-car, and just it's a good old school Caliburn.
It's beautifully
Can't
tuned as
go
well.
wrong. Tried and true. It's beautiful. It's great. This was actually a prize from last year that I can't remember who won it, but I remember trying to contact them for like a month or two, and I never heard back from them. So I don't know if they used like an old PayPal email they never check, but it never got in touch with them. So it's back in the raffle pool, baby. The Caliburn, if I'm not mistaken, is hitting like a solid. Actually, I think this is competitive grade, if I recall. So this might be hitting like in the 220s, 230s.
So, if I recall,
So-
it's hitting between 115 to around 125 due to some of the leakage from the air, from the piston. Without that, like, because I remember tuning it, there was a small leak, if I can remember correctly. Yeah, there is a.
There's a little leak.
Yeah.
It's hitting strong.
That's also
I'll make a
pretty good
post.
for a Caliburn.
Yeah. It's also a Caliburn. That's very true.
Look, I can get it working correctly. It just takes time.
No, it's been sitting in a box for over a year now. So,
Worst
Okay,
case
so that-
scenario, we can tune it right before.
precisely. So that is the
I
last.
can tune it.
Whoops. Where's
I
the
can get it to hit
box?
300 on K26.
There it is. Okay. So that was the last printed blaster I had on hand. Now I do have 2 more items to show off, and then we'll go into our raffle pool for the item.
Yes.
So first and foremost, we actually reached out to GameFace, the makers of the Tryon, and they actually donated a new in-box Tryon. I could not get them to confirm
No.
whether or not the trigger was messed up.
If it is, we have printed stuff that can help us all.
Yeah. Yeah, if anyone ends up, or if whoever does win this, by all means, if you guys have issues with the trigger, you guys can contact us and we will let you know. But yeah, that or
And,
she blow.
David also has a full video guide on how to fix the Tryon's trigger issue.
Yes.
That's it.
Or Carius on YouTube if you are not familiar with the name. He has a really nice, easy to view guide for that.
Yes, his studio is in his garage.
No, my garage is in my studio.
This
Get
is
it
where-
right.
This is where he makes all the magic happen for the ABC Club. So,
This is where all the magic happens. So yeah,
Felix,
so
a
that-
Tryon is good. Why would you be mad about getting a blaster of a company that has liquefied?
But
Yeah,
no
so
in-box
Felix-
Blaster.
Felix is
It'll
saying
hit
that
harder
he
than
get
your
mad.
striker.
Yeah.
damn.
Okay,
Damn.
so I do have one more thing to show off, but it is actually one of 2. So this came in literally this morning, right before the stream. I think I ended up signing for this bad boy at like 5 o'clock.
Randall's correct.
You're getting stuck next to
So
Magic
this is
Duck Striker.
Don't know where it's gonna come from.
Here we go.
okay. So if you can read this upside down and backwards, you already know what I have.
Ooh.
So one of the other companies we reached out to is Spira Blasters, if you're familiar with them. They are not exactly foam blasters, but they are foam blaster adjacent. To that effect, they make a fully automatic water blaster. You might have seen some of the videos of that. These are like $200 water guns, but we reached out to Spira and they were willing to sponsor us. So I have a red and a blue one that will be a part of our fundraiser in a specific way. We may do a fun game, so I have a reason to shoot somebody with these for a little while. They might be, a game round. We'll see.
Just
I
if
mean-
you're going to the fundraiser event, just bring a Springer.
Make sure make sure you have a change of clothes. Let's just say that. 'Cause if you get shot
Okay.
with that, you're gonna need a change of clothes afterwards.
Look, everybody who signs the waiver has already agreed I'm allowed to make them wet. Take that however you want.
Oh, Josh.
Read the fine print.
I whited out mine, so
Well, Space Fox,
All right.
I'm sorry to tell you that is you're missing out, my friend.
He built
Yeah.
a slab too.
He did.
All right. So, oh, I do have one last thing I do want to talk about. I have one last thing to show off, and this is actually going to be a second raffle. So for those of you that are going to be at End War this year, we are doing a raffle at End War as well, because a lot of us from the ABC will be up there for FoamCon and the Foam Pro Tour on that Friday. We have a raffle going off for that as well, and for that I have a full kitted out red unicorn, fully dyed, custom front end, barrel and everything, and this is tuned to be ran as a HVZ primary. If you read the End War rules, you'll have to use a Springer for the first round, so maybe you forgot to get one, or maybe you just wanted something a little better. You can actually put in for this raffle right now if you submit online or day of for the raffle. We will raffle this off by the end of FoamCon, and we'll get all the contact information, and so that way, even if you're not there, we'll call and text you, and I will come put this in your hands if you are there day of. And if you aren't there, I'll get this mailed to you.
At our table.
Yes, at our table. Thank you. Yes,
We will have
at
a
our
table.
FoamCon
Set up.
I will
So-
not be there, but we will have a table.
We have a question
I will be there.
about the structure of the tournament.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Jeremy. He did ask about the structure of the tournament. What's it going to look like? We will be running a double elimination tournament. So as much as I would love to do a round robin, we will do double elimination. So, yeah. Randall commenting in the chat right as I say it.
Yeah.
Can we do
Beautiful as
0
always.
elimination so just nobody gets to play?
Yeah, no, you guys are all just showing up and we're just going to barbecue. Joke's on you, we're not using blasters or anything. It's just a joke for me to just to have everyone out and around and spend time with me.
Here's
'cause
what
I'm
we're gonna
lonely.
do. It's a barbecue.
Then we don't get to give
fight.
away our sick trophies for that tournament.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait.
I'm
Do we want to
collecting
talk about it?
Mavericks for an undisclosed reason.
Undisclosed.
For an undisclosed reason?
It's a
Okay.
Yeah, we
Surprise.
have no clue what the trophies are yet. So
The smiley face is gonna stay, I think.
Yeah. Beautiful. Yes. So, we have so many Mavericks for a reason, and we'll leave it at that. We'll have more
reason.
information as we go.
No reason.
Okay, so I think with that we have the basics for
You know what?
how the event.
I do have one more blaster for the event.
Oh, hold on. Pizza's got a surprise.
he's always filled with surprises when he's broke right now.
Yep. This lull in the stream is brought to you by G Fuel.
Actually,
it's not actually don't
sponsored.
sue us.
Actually, not sponsored at all. I'm just
All right,
thirsty.
so
Don't sue us,
I
please,
tried
Chief
selling the
Justice.
thing. Nobody bought it, so we're gonna throw it in the raffle or silent auction. I don't know what yet, but this is a pump snap. People have been begging me forever to make and sell homemades to people because I'm like the only person who's made homemades in the past like 10 years. That's a huge exaggeration. I know there's other people that have made them, but
But
people have been wanting
Felix
them
is
forever.
angrily typing in the chat.
But
Yeah, I
our,
feel like
in our community, that,
actually.
that makes our the
Yeah.
best, I think, is Aiden. No offense there, Felix, but Aiden is probably one of the best people who makes.
Yep, called it. Felix is already chatting.
There he is. The stream delay, we already knew.
Yep.
But yes, this pump snap with a speed loader will be at the event. We'll figure it out.
Either a raffle or silent
It was not actually made by me. It was made by a member who is just not active in the hobby anymore. I don't know if you guys knew Charlie. But it was his. I
know
got
him.
it, and I just don't really use it. I have my own, and so now is your chance to get a homemade. And the seal on this, barely see it, but
Let's just say it's impeccable.
the seal is legitimately perfect considering the blaster hasn't really been touched in 5 years, and it hits about 170. So it's still around the cap. So homemade,
Nerf history.
real.
Nerfing across the generations.
Also,
all right,
another
let's.
Maverick.
Right.
It's just a maverick in
They're
disguise.
never not useful.
The theme
No.
of our fundraiser is how many Mavericks can we fit in here? All right, now let me see if I can spin this wheel without breaking the stream. I'm probably gonna mess up
It's
something.
giveaway time.
All right, here, let's.
Legitimately free prize.
Are you gonna stream your screen?
Yeah. Let me just do
We
stream.
can make sure it works on our end too.
Share your. I'm just going to screen 1. Things about to get real weird for half a second.
Oh yeah.
Here we go. Let me just pull that up. Infinite loops. Here we go.
There we go.
Oh wait, nope.
I'm not on here. I like.
Hold on. I don't think the stream can see it. Sorry, 2
It needs
seconds.
to be in your OBS window.
Yeah, I have to drop it in my OBS window. Sorry, 2 seconds.
I'm not in there, Josh. I liked and shared it.
The stream could kind of see it, a little bit.
No, so I think. Wait, could the stream see it?
You'll have to pull
No,
it back
ju-
up with the.
It just caught up.
Okay.
It did not see it.
Yeah, I was about to because it's sharing my screen. Hold on. Let me just put it in as a source in OBS.
Yeah.
Never claimed to be professionals. Just willing to
We
make
are
it happen.
not professionals whatsoever. Let's
What's
just
a
say
live
that
stream
now.
without a little bit of downtime?
Right.
True and real.
Very real.
He's paying us by the hour, so we get to be here.
He's
Who's
paying
paying?
us
Oh
in
man, if you
chicken
think I'm
nuggets.
paying you
No,
guys,
no,
you
no,
are
no,
sorely
He's
mistaken.
paying in chicken nuggets. Let's just get that correct.
There we go. I think everyone can see that now.
All right, we have to wait 30 seconds to make sure it pops up.
Yeah.
Brian in there. Language.
I'm sorry. I'm trying not to be a poor influence.
We can see it. Okay, cool.
It's. I'm still trying to see it.
Can't see it. Space
Hold on.
Fox likes space language.
Randall,
I could see it
the
on the
workshop
stream.
space that
Okay.
you're jealous of is my room. So
Okay, cool. You guys can see it. All right. So I'm going to just go ahead and spin this one time. Whoever it lands on is going to get it. So if you're in the chat, let me know. If not, I will contact you guys shortly.
I'm still
Alrighty.
The only people that can't see it are the rest of us at call.
I still
Yep,
don't
don't
see
worry.
him.
I can see it.
That's so weird.
I'll make the
30
announcement. As
Yeah,
it
30
spins.
seconds.
So here we go.
Spin the wheel.
If it's one of us, I swear.
It's David. David
No,
won it.
no shot.
No
No
way.
shot.
Wasn't
Alright,
David the one that gave it to us?
No, it wasn't David.
Should we message him?
Wait.
There's no shot.
I'm waiting because mine's so slow on my end. I want to actually see this do it.
I'll.
Hold on.
Should I message him?
Yeah, message David real quick. I'm pretty sure he'll say to spin it again, but let's just check. Also, thank you, Drac. I appreciate the comment. Yes, all of my movie watching tabs and then my Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh my god!
This guy's RAM hates him right now.
Yeah.
Classic
Oh god, yeah. No, if I open up my task manager, it is going to be screaming at me.
Drac, you're correct. His classic David W. I guess
hopefully
me
Jake
not
actually
okay,
uses Discord. That would be
so
pretty
here's
cool.
here's the
I don't think he does. Do you have him on Facebook?
I do.
I do.
I do.
Here, let me pull him over.
Josh, I think the reason mine didn't show up, I shared it. I don't know why. It didn't. Mine wasn't
Jacob,
showing.
if you won it, you were gonna put it back in the raffle anyway, right? Or were
No.
you keeping? Oh, so you're.
I was keeping it because my other links is my girlfriend's, so I can't.
Okay, so you're a dick, is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Has anyone reached out to David, or should I?
I'll do that right now.
Through Facebook, probably. Be the
Yeah,
easiest.
I don't know.
Everyone spam David.
Everyone tag David in the chat, even though he's not in the chat, and you can't get tagged if you're not in the chat.
Yeah.
Everyone go comment on his most recent video.
Okay, well, let's not, like, spam
Don't
his
do that.
Discord
Don't do
DMs.
that.
Okay, I actually just texted him on Facebook.
Can we
All right.
delete messages?
Alright, Drac.
Probably.
There's no need to
Wait,
say all that, alright.
Pizza's girlfriend reveal. I don't know. It's my girlfriend. I don't think Pizza over there has one yet.
Fuck off.
All right, Franco. Only because I saw that they just made a question. Oh, any information on FPT? That's a drag question in our chat.
Yeah, that is. Ooh, yeah.
He said,
Jack.
coming soon, TM.
Schedule was just posted for
Whatever
Endor,
you
though,
would-
so go check that
Whatever
out.
you're expecting is more than likely the reality. Dang.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and make the executive decision. I will talk with David if he wants the links. I have a second link so I can make work for him. So I'll spin it again only because
Yes. Screw David.
I wanted. Screw David. Thank you, Aiden Paisini.
I have another shot.
Quote. Screw
Trey, are you
David.
gonna keep it?
I don't, probably not.
All right. Spin it again, baby. Here we go.
My name's on there this time.
It was on there first time.
It didn't look like it.
Jacob, you're just blind, I think.
And
I guess I'm pretty blind.
It landed on RJ Lindmeyer.
Oh my.
The
Oh.
full auto Friday guy himself.
The
Wow.
flywheel user. Well, hey, at least it's not one of the admins.
Yeah.
Yep. You know what? It's going to RJ. If he chooses to donate it back, we will have another stream and I will spin out again. We'll see if RJ's in the chat real quick or if someone has his contact. But I'm pretty sure RJ would be.
I can
Well-
reach out to him real quick. I have his contact.
All right, hang on. Let me swap. There we go. Back to our beautiful mugs. So yeah, like I said, we'll reach out to RJ if he decides that he doesn't want it, then we will. I'll keep this wheel up and I will contact the next person in line,
Yeah.
and we will turtles this all the way down. Hold on, let me make sure I have everything pulled up right. There we go.
If it's not full auto Friday, I guess it's spring or Sunday.
Real.
Yeah, yeah. RJ, we're forcing him to start Springer Sundays. Got it.
There we go. You better see a new printed Springer every week.
Get on it, RJ.
Oh, thank you,
all right.
Drac.
He says what links? I don't know if he knew he signed up for it.
The thing he liked and shared.
Or is that his way of
Very
saying
Very
redraw?
expected. Very expected.
He might have just shared because he's a real one.
Probably.
I mean, that's entirely true too.
I mean, good for him. Good for him. He is.
Thank you, Randall. I love that. If I win, you can go ahead and assume that I'll be buried with that blaster and nobody better try taking it away. You know what? That's fair. If it lands on Randall, he's not allowed to give it away. He better have that thing duct taped to himself at every event.
When he showers.
No, we need to
every
do what
day
we
he has to
discussed.
shower with it on.
Yep.
The mustache. And then put it back in the raffle.
I think RJ is joining sometime soon.
Ask him
Should be in
about
the
his
chat
car.
in a minute or two.
God. You gents have a great week. I'm gonna put my nose back.
Thank you, Drac.
We
We will see
Farewell.
you, or I will see you at Endor
Me
at the very
too.
least. And
Both of us will
Gray.
be there.
Yeah, this half of the screen's gonna be there. That half of the screen's a bunch of losers.
I don't have
True,
the
that is true.
money.
I'm not gonna be able to walk.
No excuse.
I'm hearing excuses. Yeah, that's all I'm hearing.
It's a wheelchair
Fair
accessible.
enough.
Yeah.
I mean,
Fair enough.
yeah.
I also don't have
North Carolina
income.
is wheelchair accessible, Aiden. So
I mean, I also don't have income, so.
same here, not yet.
Yeah, no,
Alrighty.
seriously, we need to get RJ in the Discord and pull him in.
Hi, RJ. Accept the links. Bring pizza. Wait. Why can't
Oh,
I do that?
I'm doing surgery again.
Yeah.
And I did oh, there's RJ. Yeah,
He's
but
in
I was the pizza tank. I had a
I'm here.
rage fire
Okay,
mounted on my
wait.
wheelchair, and my dad and a couple of friends pushed me around.
Yes,
I'm
RJ,
recovering
you did
from
in
that.
fact win.
Yeah.
All right, Felix.
Space Fox, yo, ask for a redraw.
Jackhead. Yeah. So.
Yes, the first one didn't do anything.
Wait,
And then the second one
what?
took forever.
Oh, I was supposed to get the last one was originally scheduled for September of last year. Jeremy, we have made an executive decision that that
I'm
David
here
does
to-
not
Yep,
get.
he's accepting the links. So
All right,
beautiful.
The
RJ,
Lynx has
I
a new
can-
home.
Yep, the links has a no home.
Thank
You
you,
can,
RJ.
David
message
can
him on
respectfully suck it.
No, I have another links for David if he did in fact
We-
want it. So I'm
Yeah.
not worried about that.
We have no shortage of links.
No, and we have people who can make them in really
Yeah.
quickly. So.
I mean, I have a second one, so I will
I have-
provide David with that one. So should he request,
I have
which is
this
perfectly
one.
fine.
Well, I gotta tank all.
Tis within his right.
I have this one, which is not mine technically, but is.
Thanks,
Yeah, nope.
Fox.
RJ, the
That would mean
only
you have
exception
issue.
is that you in fact do have to start a Springer Sunday
Yes.
stream.
Yep.
So now you have to do a different manually primed Springer blaster every Sunday.
That's
Full
the
on
rules.
Friday
That was
can
in the
stay, but
contract.
Springer Sunday.
Dim the rules,
Springer
sir.
Sunday
Dim
must be
the
added.
rules.
Yep, you guys missed it. If you highlighted all the text, you'll notice that there's text at the very bottom. And it does specifically say that anyone who wins this links is contractually obligated to make videos related to it every week.
Yes, sir. Linda,
Yes.
we will see you there.
Yep.
And
Nice
well,
to finally
RJ
meet the full Auto Friday guy.
Yep.
Bring every brushless blaster you have.
Oh God.
Oh, cool. That's cool, right?
Yep. So that is going to be the gist of the stream. I feel like I had something else I wanted to bring up, but now I can't remember.
Yes, Springer Sunday is the
absolutely.
thing.
Let's
Do
go.
that, Josh. You have my word. Yes. Yes.
Springer Sunday, yes.
I think
Springer
that's
Sunday.
pretty much it. I don't know too terribly what else is there to say.
Yeah, this was an entirely haphazard slapdash stream that I completely spaced on because running events is very hard. Oh, speaking, that was part of it. We had a Q&A section.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of,
We're a little out there right now because I'm running on fumes. Josh is probably running on fumes.
yep, Josh's Life is currently sponsored by G Fuel.
We can't
We're
keep
not
saying
sponsored
this.
by G Fuel.
We're-
We are not
No.
sponsored by G
Hang
The
on.
only thing keeping me alive is that.
We're gonna get Aiden a C&D for like one stream.
Fuel.
For something I didn't even say.
Your YouTube account's your email.
So yeah, no. So we had a Q&A. So if anybody had any questions beyond what I've mentioned in the chat already, by all means, send those out. Jacob, are you raising your hand?
No, I was fixing my mic.
Oh, I thought you were raising your hand like I have a question.
I'm raising my hand.
Yes, Pizza. What do you?
I
have
don't
a
have
question
a
about?
question. I just wanted to raise.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Ghost Armory. Hey, Ghost. Just asked how many teams we have registered so far. As of this exact moment, I think we have 5 teams registered. Yeah, and we I think have at least 1 or 2 more already planned out. So we have 7. The max that we will have is going to be 16, and we still have about 2 months left. So we still have plenty of time, and we got plenty of people who will try to get together.
Yes.
But I did have a question that was provided from Gladiator 100 on our chat.
Okay.
They asked earlier today when I released the question, what is the hardest thing about running the ABC?
Oh,
and
Josh, we want to go down that pathway?
It's Jacob. It's Jacob.
it's 100% Jacob trying to deal with him. That's exactly what it
Hey,
is.
I may be
Corner?
ADHD,
Yeah.
I may be autistic,
This-
and I may be crazy, but that doesn't mean anything.
That guy right there, that's our problem. No. No, honestly, I would argue, and I'd probably have to get input from other people who run clubs, but probably the hardest thing about running the ABC is all of the logistics that actually are involved with it. It's whether it seems like it or not, it isn't really just, oh, I'm just going to show up and we're just going to throw a couple games out on the field and see what happens. At least when it comes to something of our size, I mean, our admin chat usually the day before is, like 2 or 3 of us discussing who's going to be picking up stuff, who are we going to meet up. We're going to have to dart sort. We have to make sure we have certain things set up. What games are we going to run? Even if it's just, even if it's just trying to get the logistics a couple days ahead of time, even the marketing and posting, trying to keep people informed, is incredibly tough.
And that's one thing I was going to say is like getting like engagement on posts or just getting engagement in general beforehand. It's probably the most difficult thing we've had to deal with right now.
Yeah, we're not entirely sure how, but either through like some changes in whatever algorithm Facebook's using, or just how we've been making posts. Like, just a lot of people have been telling us that they haven't been seeing our comments, our posts, our events, all of that stuff. So we're also working on trying to get that more solidified and get engagement up. So
And
that
I mean,
was actually
even
part
the
of what.
video.
Mhm.
Sorry, even the video
No,
I
you're good.
made about my Nexus that's being put into the raffle, that I made a video to promote the fundraiser. That also got significantly less views than I normally get on all my videos, which is really unfortunate.
I'm looking at it right now. 2 weeks ago when he was talking about it, he has 175 views. It's just basically what, and I'm going to say this generally because I'm trying to create content as well, is I think mostly what we have to do all together as admins and as a community is try to have engaging posts and see what y'all want to see as well, to see what can change or what we can do. It's the main thing we're having kind of a trouble on. And it's not like we're trying to have difficult posts or we're having difficulties. It's just the community is so widespread.
But I mean,
takes
you
a
saw
while.
we made the post about like for this stream, legitimately a free links. All right, Randall, shut up.
And I mean, we did see the wheel, and there was barely anyone on there.
Yeah, the wheel only had, like, how many was that? Like 20 people, maybe? Not even.
We had 24 total.
24 total
and-
is kind of absurd for the fact that we are literally giving away a free links for just sharing the post.
Yeah, and that's what we're trying to figure out as we go on and trying to make it more accessible to people as well.
Yeah, and that's actually really big, and I would argue that's probably the second biggest issue that I think every
I'm gonna
club
ban
runner
Randall
has.
from my chat.
No.
Space Fox, I will message you shortly. I don't think I've heard back from them just yet. But yeah, no, it's definitely a tough one. So I'm unfortunately, because I'm the one running the stream, I'm going to have to cut it off here, everybody. Thank you all for tuning in and showing up. We actually had a fairly fun turnout and some pretty good engagement. We appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
I love all your faces, and please, 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 if you want to support us, please do. We love y'all, and we just want to make better and more interesting events.
I'm
We want
gonna
to keep
put
this
one-
event going, this club going.
And one
Give
thing
us
I'm gonna
money.
put in there is
Yep.
try to like help us push out some of our some of the things we're posting. Please, that's one thing that could help us a lot and help y'all in the long run too.
Yep. And so on that note, everybody, we love you, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Like,
Farewell.
come to the event, get free stuff,
Well, it's not free. Almost free.
raffle ticket stuff.
Okay, stream is finished.